What is going on, everybody? You're back with your boy Feared here. This time we're doing something a little different. As you guys can see the screen, you guys can see some of my YouTube videos, and the link to this video, or the title of this video is not a clickbait. I'm going to teach you guys how to use Camtasia 9 pretty much for dummies. Like, anybody entry level could use Camtasia 9. It is that simple. Literally, I have 156 videos. Every single one that you see on the screen here is every video I've ever uploaded, all of which, including my very first one, which you guys haven't seen because it's just a test video, all done with Camtasia 9. Camtasia 9 has editing software. You can edit your videos. It also has screen recording software. For about 20 or 30 of my 156 videos, I use Camtasia recording software to actually do the videos. But I've actually leaned more on OBS to record and stream, because then, I don't know, it just to me seems more professional looking. Plus I can actually see the preview, which I will show you guys on screen right there. So I can see the preview and everything of what's going on, and it's great. The only downside is I see my own face, and I have a really bad habit of looking over at my own face. But nonetheless, guys, the editing software for Camtasia 9, TechSmith nailed it. It is a little bit on the pricey side. It's $200, but it's not Sony Vegas. Sony Vegas is like $600, $700, something like that. And it's easy to use. It's amazing. It's fully updatable. I paid it $200. I have it on my computer here. I have it on my laptop, and I even have it on my wife's laptop. So I can edit videos anywhere, and it is just downright amazing. But every video I've ever done has been edited with Camtasia. I started with Camtasia 7. I'm now on Camtasia 9, and it is the simplest program I have ever used in my life, and I highly recommend it. So what I'm going to do is we're going to actually minimize that, and I will shut my face cam off for this because it does block some of the stuff. But throughout my welcome, I wanted to have this on as my live stream sees my face on every stream. I leave it on. I'm getting used to it. I'm still just not used to speaking directly at my camera. So if you guys see me looking across, especially if I have my face cam on, I do apologize. But let's go ahead and get into this. Camtasia 9 for dummies. Simple, easy to use. Alright guys, I said I was going to go ahead and shut the face cam off so you guys can see the full screen here. This is what I see every time that I edit my videos. Excuse me. We just went out to eat. I got a little bit of indigestion, heartburn. Sorry about that. I will actually show you a full rendering, or a full edit. We'll be adding in some the nifty stuff that everybody's always asking questions about as far as Camtasia goes, and what I use on all my videos. So this being my first how-to video, please don't criticize me too hard. If I do make a mistake, please let me know that I made a mistake. That's fine. I do love learning and everything else. So I will have to drag some things across the screen for you guys to be able to see. Not really a big deal. So basically what you're starting off with, this is what you start off. As soon as you open it up, it'll ask you if you want to do a new video or if you want to record. You can always click the record button right here. Not a big deal. I even have it bookmarked on my toolbar down here, which, like I said, I hardly ever use it. It is good quality though, but I like being able to see my preview with my face cam and everything on there. But if you guys want a video on how to record with the Camtasia Recorder 9, let me know in the comments below, and I will do that for you. But this here basically is what I use. Alright, so my folders that I have set up on my PC for recording, if I'm recording from my Elgato for my Xbox, all the video recordings go in here nicey nice. My screenshots, all the Fortnite Battle Royales that you guys see and actually seem to enjoy. But for this here, we got my PC videos. These here are what I'm recording right now. This here is what you guys are going to be seeing here in a minute. And we're going to use my son's ATS video here to actually make a daily deal. So basically all I do is just drag, drop. Boom, puts it right in there. And then I have another folder for intros and outros. I use my Feared Gaming FG Squad Alpha on all my videos now. I've upgraded. It is a professional output, which you guys will see this one here for the very first time ever for the how-to intro at the beginning part of this video. So let me know if you guys like that or not. But I always seem to drop that one over there because I do more gaming videos than anything. Alright, and as you can see, it is there. My outro with Twitch. Simple drag drop. And then we're good to go. Now what we got to do here then is, here's our timeline. We have one track. We're going to put our intro first. Nicey nice. Now in here, you just want to make sure, you see this gray box? That will make it full 1080p or 1080i, I'm sorry. Or if you render out in a smaller resolution, like I render all my videos out in 720p, just because my screens are old, so they're only recording in 720, which isn't bad. It's just you got to know what you're doing. So just make sure it's outlining this full gray box right here, so the video on YouTube will look full. Drag it down. Nicey nice. And it comes up with these yellow lines. You guys see these yellow lines here? That is showing that it is actually lined in. You guys can't see that yellow line, but you guys can see that one. That it is actually lined up to those marks. We'll get into those here a little bit more in a minute. And then we're going to take my son. This is my son's actual driving in ATS for the first time ever. Place it there. You guys see down here all the little lines for the sound and whatever. We'll also get into that. And we'll take this and make it smaller. As you can see, our intro is still there. This is his full driving experience. And then you simply place your outro there. Now, I don't usually place the outro. Get rid of that. I don't place the outro until I'm done cutting and editing anything anyway. Because if I cut something out, then I'm just simply shifting back. Screw that. So, go ahead and make that bigger again. And then with the preview window here, you simply hit play. As you can hear, you guys can hear the sound and everything, and you can see exactly what you will see on your YouTube videos. And it goes into my son driving. I'm not sure if he had the microphone on. Oh, maybe.
You don't switch them? Just
yes, we did.
Between neutral and reverse. Okay. Parking brake, off, on. Parking brake lights right there. That's for your trailer, which you don't have. Turn signals. The option button is to turn off and on your Jake brake.
I'm waiting for me to shut up and him to take over.
It's in first gear. Parking brake's on now. Gas pedal, brake pedal, of course.
Now, just a little background story. If you didn't know, I use an RWA gaming wheel, which is exactly what my son is using. He's not using mouse and keyboard. If you heard the slap shifters there, so he is using the same exact thing that I use.
You shouldn't have a problem because you should be able to reach. But this is also your gas pedal and your brake pedal. So if for some reason that thing moves or whatever, you still stop. Because this is online, there is other people.
You guys have seen my son in other videos.
So don't hit nobody.
Alright, so now this is him actually taking over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to cut this. Now, if you have this highlighted, if you have a different section of your video highlighted, it gets a little harder. Highlight the section of the video that you're working on. And then what you're going to do is simply, you see this green tab right here? There's a green tab and a red tab. Green tab goes this way, red tab goes that way, so you can cut in either direction. But if you... okay, he's moving it there. As you can see, if you slightly move it, it'll work. If you grab that green tab and you drag it all the way back to where you want to cut it, boom, automatically highlighted. And this here snaps at the end of the section you have highlighted. So if from the start to the point where you want to cut, just drag it back and it'll snap into place. It's not cutting into this at all. It's simply just cutting the part that you have highlighted. Go over here, simply click cut. Boom, it's cut. So now, if we go like this, it should be him starting to drive on his own. Boom. Voila. Simple, right? It's not really a big deal. Now, we have that part going. This would be him fully driving. We could go up here and adjust the volume of the highlighted section. Remember, all we're working on is our highlighted section. So if we want to change the volume, say we want to turn it up some, do 150. And you guys hear the difference, okay? Simple, nicey nice. I always leave it at 100, unless somebody's severely low. Scale will allow you to zoom in. Boom. Oop. Is that at max there? Yeah. I think it needs to be at 100. Uh-oh. Come on. You can do it. There you go. 93.8. Okay. You can also rotate your scenes by going like this, rotating them around. Never really done that. Click reset back to 0. Little reset, refresh button over here. Never actually really did any of that. I guess it would work like putting your animations and annotations on there, which we will do here in just a minute. So now he's driving. He's got main controls. Now, say you want a banner to pop up here saying, you know, subscribe to my channel or like my channel, whichever the case may be. Simply, we're going to go over here back to the folders. And then I have what we call video add-ons. Now, these here you can actually save inside Camtasia. However, it loads a little slower going that way. I don't know why. So I always leave them here. And these here are all the things that I could put inside my videos that pop up that you guys see. But he's doing American Truck Simulator. So let's go ahead and just drop this banner in here that says sub for ATS sub banner. We'll go ahead and drop that in there. And we're also going to go ahead and take the like button and put in there as well. You guys know I love that like button, other than it needs cropped a little bit. So it's not the greatest thing in the world. Green screen I haven't really messed around with yet. If you guys want a green screen tutorial, leave a comment down below. I could do those as well. I'm still rusty and amateurish on it. So, but now what we're going to do here is we're going to take this ATS banner and we want it to show right there. Okay, so we want it to show there. We can drag it anywhere in here we want, you know, no big deal. Let's put it down here. We can resize it, make it smaller, make it huge, you know, whatever we want to do with it. I'm actually going to move it to this corner and up. As you can see, it'll snap, the lines show up. Like there's dead center, or right there's completely dead center with banner and everything. I always use the corners. I try not to block a whole lot of the video for you guys to see. Now comes the fun part. We want this to do something. We want it. We don't just want it to appear and then disappear. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to transitions, and we can actually, I want it as a behavior. Behaviors allow letters to like zoom in, pop up, and as you can see, if you hover over it, it'll show you what it does. Fade, drifting, oops, wrong button. Jump and fall, and pulsating. It's got shifting, scale, reveal, and sliding. I think this time though I am going to try to use a transition on it. What kind of transition do we want? We'll pixelate it. Yeah, we'll pixelate it. Okay. We'll make it look pixelated, and then it'll just appear in. Scroll that back a little bit. See he's driving, and then watch that right there. Boom. And then it'll pixelate itself right back out. It's that simple, guys. It's literally that easy. Editing a video is not rocket science. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and scroll down here a little bit. Let him drive a little ways. Get on the road. Alright, now this is still my son driving. This whole video is my son driving. And we want the like button to pop up. Alright. So we're going to have the like button pop up there. We're not going to actually stick it right there, though. Like button always pops up here. Now I'm going to show you how to add a sound effect along with this. So now we do want this just to appear and then disappear. Okay? So we're working on the highlighted section right here, which is that like button right there. Okay? We're going to scroll in. I'm going to grab one more thing out of my folder here. And where is my punch sound effect? Punch. See? Sound effect punch. Drag over, drop it in the media bin, and there it is. Okay. Excuse me, this indigestion is killing me. So now we're going to take this. We're going to line it up there, nice and nice. But now, as soon as this like button appears, we want that punch sound to go off, okay? Now you see how there's a little gap right here? So that punch sound actually starts right here. So you got to actually shift this, which, if I can get that out of the way, it'll always snap to this line, so just make sure you get that out of your way if you need to. And then what you want to do is you want to line it up. If it'll cooperate, stop it. Or you could do this. Why is this being a pain? Right there. Okay? No, stop it. Stop snapping. Maybe my DPI on my mouse is set wrong. There you go. So you want it to go like that there. And then we want that picture to appear and that punch sound to be together. So let's play it. I know that's a little quick. I wish there was I don't think there's a way I could like slow motion it. So, pow. Oops. Now it's mad at me. Bam. Okay. So then you know this here is going with this. You got it lined up nice and nice. And that right there is how you get your sound effect to go along with it. We are going to shorten that a little bit. And we're going to run it one more again. Pow. Boom. It just disappears. Which actually, I always have mine shorter than that. Right about there. Right about there. Pow. Alright. So now that's adding your picture with your sound effect, okay? It's not hard. Don't get overwhelmed. The first couple times you do it, it might seem a little weird. Once you actually do it and you see it, you might have to go over it a couple times like I just did. I've been doing these videos for 2 years now. I still, from time to time, got to stop and go over it again and again. I'm trying to see. There was something else I also wanted to show. Oh, if we're going to add like information, like there's times in my, we're going to click on that so that little thing gets out of there. Like, I'll sit there and say, you know, make sure you're checking out the live stream. The link, I'll post the link right here, and I point on the, you know, on the camera somewhere. So that's adding in annotations, and then you got anyone that you could do here. We're gonna go ahead and list all of them. These are all of the annotations that they have that you can use to do. Just plain text, or if you want thought bubble, speech bubble, arrows, so on and so forth. Just for the sake of argument, I am going to use just plain text. This one right here is the one that I used for the anniversary of the YouTube channel. So we're going to go ahead and just use this one. We're just simply going to do that. You put it in there, okay, you see ABC. You can move it anywhere you want. We're going to go ahead and do this. And we want it to go from there to about there. Now, to change the text in this, simply double click. It highlights it. Wow, real hard, right? Then you type in anything you want. And we could do FearedGamingVideo. Okay, my Twitch link is now in there. And you can go over to behaviors where we were before. And you can make it do anything you want. We're driving, so let's go ahead and do the drift effect on it. Simply drag the drift effect from here down to the section that you want it on. It'll highlight it again. Boom, and drop it in. Behavior added. Means that behavior for that section is now added. Let's zoom in. And as you can see, there's a little tab here that says show effect. So drop shadow, drifting. I don't ever mess with those, just for the simple fact if I do, I'll probably make them look like crap. I'm still learning just as well as you guys are, especially if you're watching this video. That's why I said this is Camtasia 9 for dummies. And it's going to be a little bit long. I do apologize. We're almost done, though. Let's go ahead and play that through. Zoom. It drifts up, and then it should drift away. How hard is that, guys? Seriously. I don't know why anybody would think Camtasia 9 is hard. It drifts in. Nice and nice. And then it drifts out. Now, as you guys can see, whenever it does drift, you guys can see it in the gray. They cannot see any of this gray box in the video at all. The only thing they can see is what is inside this pan right here. That is it. All right, so now got everything in there nice and nice. You think all your editing's done.
Oh, yeah. Is that only where you're gonna stop? Why? Sarah, should I tell you how
You
to
put the
do it?
parking brake on. Good job, buddy. All right. So we're going to just leave that. We're not going to cut out any of the end. We're going to go back to media here. This time, now that I'm done editing, I'm done cutting, editing, I got everything there. Now I'm going to put my outro in. Simply take it to the end of the video on line 1 and drop it. All your video content should be on line 1. Anything add-ons like your pop-ups or anything like that should be on line 2. Any sound effects you want over top of those pop-ups should be on line 3. I know that there's people that stagger this stuff every which direction and whatever. It's not necessary. Do not overwhelm yourself. All you're gonna do is make it harder for yourself, and you're not gonna enjoy doing it. I love editing. It is the easiest thing in the flipping world, and it's because I don't overcomplicate it. So now the outro should be there. Bam. And then it'll play through. Outro's a little loud. Let's turn that down some. And then it'll go to the end, stop, and then it'll go right back to the start. Now comes the hard part. Literally. We're going to go up here to share. You're going to actually render this video out. This is segments of videos placed together. You need to render it to make it one combined video. How do you do that? I do it with everybody else that I know uses share to YouTube. I don't. I upload my own videos. So I send it as a local file. Custom project settings. Click the down arrow on that, and I want MP4 only up to 720p. That way my videos have no blur in them. They're nice, they're crisp. Everything is set up for based on what my screen dimensions are. Like I said, my screen dimensions are I think 1633 by 720. So that's why I upload and I render out in 720p. And then all you simply do with that is click next. Product name. What do you want it named? We're going to put this as Devin Driving. And click finish. Well, I can click finish. The folder is where all your videos go. As I've shown you guys, I have everything like nice and organized here. So videos that need edited, ready videos, and thumbnails. This is where all my thumbnails are. All my ready videos go in here. So whenever I click finish, it's going to render this video and place it in my ready videos folder. Finish. Rendering project. Depending on the length of your video, this is what takes the longest. I am going to stop and start the video so that you guys do not have to watch this process. But this is what takes the longest. So if you have an hour-long video, expect rendering to take forever. A little 20-minute video, rendering usually takes about 15-20 minutes. An hour-long video usually takes about 45 minutes. And I think I did a 2-hour render once, and that took damn near 2.5, almost 3 hours. So this absolutely kills your PC, by the way, especially if you're running a quad core like I am. You really can't do much. I can still listen to music and search the web, but for the most part, I can't do shit while this is going, and that is 100% fine. But there is nothing to it. I'm going to let this render. I'm going to show you guys the final product and what I would upload to YouTube, and that is going to call at the end of this video. So let me finish rendering this, and I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back everybody. Now that the video is done rendering, we actually have it right here. And all we have to do now is simply upload it to YouTube. So, upload it to YouTube. Simply click the upload. Public, unlisted, private, or scheduled. I do scheduled a lot because all my videos come out on Mondays. Except for this one. This one came out on a Thursday. I'm going to do my how-to videos on Thursdays. We'll probably have like 1, maybe 2 a month. And we will go from there. So anything that you guys suggest, I can do. Even if I have to learn it, that's fine. I'll learn it and do it for you. Simply drag, drop, video uploading, and it would be done. However, I'm not uploading this video as it is my son. Now, whenever it comes back to this part here, you can simply exit out. Save changes made to the project, untitled project, whatever. I don't, because then it just double saves it in my computer. It's not necessary, and then it'll eat up a bunch of space. After my videos are done being uploaded, I actually go over here and I delete them. I'm not deleting this one though, because it is my son driving. And that just saves on me having a bunch of stuff saved on my hard drives. I have 2 terabyte hard drive in my computer and a 500 gig external hard drive. I also have another 4 terabyte hard drive if I absolutely need it, but I'm kind of saving that one for my new computer. So that is it, guys. If you guys have anything at all that you guys could think of that you would want to see, or that I do, let me know. I can teach you guys how to use OBS. I'm actually quite good with setting it up and everything. I watched a couple videos and pretty much made it my own. So if you guys don't have the greatest computer ever, and you guys do want to see how my OBS is set up, I can do a video on that. Just leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Any feedback is welcome. Just like I said, take it a little easy on me. It's the first time I've ever done a how-to video. But yeah, guys, I do want to thank everybody for coming out today. Make sure you guys smack that like button for me. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know you guys need more how-to videos, and let me know what you want them on, and I will try my best to do that for you. And yeah, hopefully I see you guys in my other videos. If not, hopefully I see you in the live stream. And make sure, if this is the first time you guys are stopping by and you haven't done so already and you want to, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for me. We're still trying to reach that 100 sub mark so I can claim my name before the other 3 try to claim Feared Gaming. And yeah, but today is St. Patrick's Day. Unfortunately, you guys are going to see this on Thursday, the day of recording this. Is St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. And Easter's coming around the corner. Make sure you guys are watching for those contests that I run for Easter. And I will see you guys in the next video.